whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a look of somebody who needs you. When you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you
Hello Cptv, I am Cecilia Feldman. This is our third episode today. This is my co-anchor Alejandro Ramos.
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. We have a new interview with Mr. Porfido, our new athletic director.
We also have interviews with Mr. Mandile, Mr. Cambareri.
And here's a look at our interview with Mr. Porfido, thanks to Ariana Castillo. Enjoy.
Sure. Hi, I'm Dave Porfido. Thanks for having me on your show. Athletic director runs anything from doing the scheduling, busing, referees, eligibility, making sure our kids are eligible to be on the field, whether that's grades, discipline, or age-wise, age limitation. But then you handle everything in between. It's a lot. It's an intensity. You're all over the place. But when you have a good staff behind you, everything does flow.
That's great. And can you talk about your staff?
Sure. I have Miss Diaz, who's a athletic coordinator here, about 4 years. She's great job. I couldn't do it without her. And then I have all my coaches. Wonderful to work with.
Make your life a little easier.
They care about what they do.
Can you tell me where you went to college or what your alma mater was?
Sure. I went to Stockton, and then I got my bachelor's. Ended up going from New Jersey City University. So got my master's from St. Peter's University. And in between there, I also did some other technology coursework at NJIT and a couple other schools as well. Master's was in educational leadership, which you have to get the supervisor to be an athletic director. And I was teaching technology for about 8 years or so in a different district, and then I progressively moved up there, to dean of students, and then athletic director at a different district as well. And now, I'm over here at Cliffside Park. Obviously the best part of the job is watching the kids perform on the field, on the court, or anything like that. That's the best part of the job. But just the day-to-day operations, no day's the same. It just you can have your crazy days. You have you think it's not going to be crazy. It comes, but doing different things, getting involved in the different aspects. Talking to the kids, seeing them in the hallway, getting them involved. And my upper administration too, and having the support I have here at Cliffside is just is tremendous. The coaches, what they put into it is just it's unbelievable what they put in. They'll do anything for the student athletes here. And you fall in love with that because that's what you want underneath you. You want to have that good support system underneath you as well. I have it above me, underneath me. These coaches put number one, and the student athletes. The discipline I see on the field, on the court, everything is just great. The pride, the smiles, and everyone's sportsmanship.
Can you tell me a little bit about our sports in the fall?
We run the tennis program, we run our football program, boys and girls soccer, volleyball, and cross country as well. Of course. And then I'm also in charge of middle school sports as well. It's a big position. So middle school over there at the sixth school, we have our boys and girls soccer program and a middle school volleyball program. So we play other similar.
So can you talk to me about what's expected this year, maybe for the fall, winter, in terms of goals that you might want to achieve besides athletic and our PE classes, maybe among coaches, among our teams, maybe possibly a mascot in the school, anything like that, if you can talk to me about that.
Short-term goals, I've changed the scheduling system, which would help our transportation system, in place. So, a seamless thing to our new transportation director as well. One of the things I would like to implement is a paperless registration system. You have to sign off so many times on a lot of paper. So there's a company out there, we can do an online registration system where kids can, go on, sign off on the documents there, eliminating paperwork, and then everything goes to, the one database. So we can pull up rosters, so we're not always changing. As coaches would have the emergency contact information if, God forbid, there was a situation at an away event, right at their fingertips, which would help. So an online registration system is definitely, one of my short-term goals.
That you would like to maybe say to them, maybe, advise or anything like that for maybe varsity teams or even our JV teams?
It's all about participation numbers. I want to see more and more kids playing, trying something.
Right.
Maybe, you're not the best, volleyball player, but you know what? We offer cross country. There's so many things offering here. So they're very fortunate to have that opportunity to, play on these teams for free, and, just to get involved. There's no activity fee. The more and more people that are involved, they're going to be concerned about their grades, keeping everything up, and keeping that, high level competition in the classroom first, and then on the court. Going further, come the winter season, they are starting a girls wrestling team. The state will recognize girls, in a wrestling program where they can compete for a state title. I already met with the wrestling coaches this morning, and we're, getting that going, trying to get an interest list and see how many girls we have. Get some numbers out there and go from there.
Now, can you talk to me a little bit to just close off about our social media accounts? I heard that we're, expanding a little.
CPHS _athletics account. I've just been trying to, get up there as much as possible. Just to show the kids different things. Every football game I go by, where the guys are grilling. The baseball team is, doing a fundraiser. They make sure on Twitter. The idea is increase followers. And the one thing about Twitter, I like to push information. A question for me, they can always email me, come to my office, make an appointment. But Twitter is just good for pushing information out. Game this way. Here's the address.
Right, as you like.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
thank you
Good.
so
Thank
much
you.
for sitting down with us and talking to us.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Let's start by introducing.
I am Coach Mandile, head football coach for the football team.
Going into the season, what were your expectations?
My expectations, first off, were to see the kids working hard, because through hard work comes success, and that success starts in the off season with the workouts. We had 3 morning lifting sessions at 6:30, and leading into the summer, starting in June once school was finished, we started our second phase of preseason workouts, where now the student athletes had to come after school. They had to come in the evening during the summer, leading themselves into minicamp.
Hi, my name is Sean Asadorian with CPTV, and this is
CPHS.
And we had a chance to sit down with Coach Cambareri to talk about his season. If you would like to see the full video, link is in the description to our YouTube channel, and it'll be on there. Enjoy.
I've been coaching here since 2006. I was the assistant boys coach with Mr. Fusey for a while. Then in 2013, I took over the girls soccer program and became the head girls soccer coach. We had a few successful seasons. Then this is my first year actually being the head coach with the boys again. We had a pretty good season. We were co-champions in our league. We went to as far as the state sectional finals. Overall 15-4 record. For the most part, we had a successful season. Can we have done better? Of course, there's always room for improvement. So.